In this video, we're going to learn equivalent fractions and how to find the lowest term of a fraction. So to make equivalent fraction, you multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number, and you will get a new fraction with the same value as the original fraction. And always remember that we are not changing the value of the fraction because we are simply multiplying by a fraction that is equivalent to 1. So all these fractions are equivalent to 1. That is, by dividing the numerator by the denominator, we will get 2 over 2, or 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 33 divided by 33 is 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. So when the numerator and denominator of a fraction are the same, the fraction is equal to 1. So they are the same. The numerator is the same with the denominator, so all of these are equivalent to 1 or equal to 1. So what do you get when you multiply a fraction by 1? You get an equivalent fraction. So for example, if you have 1/2 and you're going to multiply this into 2 halves, which is equal to 1, this is equal to 1, right? So you're going to have 1 times 2, 2 over 2 times 2 is 4, and this 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2. Another, if you have 1/2 and you're going to multiply this into 3 over 3, you're going to have 1 times 3, which is 3, and 2 times 3, which is 6. Again, this is equivalent to 1. And this 3/6 is also equivalent to 1/2. Another, if you're going to multiply 1/2 by 4/4, you'll get 4/8, which is also equivalent to 1/2. Now, this 1/2, 2/4, 3/3, and 4/4 are all equivalent fractions. So how can we say that 2 are equivalent fractions? This is 5, okay? So 3/5 times 4/4 is equal to 12 over 20. So represent these 3/5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have here a rectangle which is cut into 5 equal parts, so therefore this is 3/5, and 3 parts are shaded. Now we have here 12 over 20, which a rectangle that is cut into 20 equal parts, and 12 parts are shaded, so therefore we have 12 over 20. So if you will notice, if you're going to have this cut also into 20, now you'll get the same image with this image. So they have the same figures, or they look exactly the same. Okay, so therefore 3/4 or 3/5 rather, this is 3/5 is equal to 12 over 20. Another, so if you have 2/3 and you're going to multiply this into 3/3, so remember again this is equivalent to 1, so you'll have 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9. So therefore 2/3 is equivalent to 6 over 9. So to represent 2/3, we have here this image and 6 over 9 for this image. So if you'll notice, if we're going to cut this into 6, they have exactly the same figures or the same image. Okay, let us try to find the missing numerator. So what if you have 2/3 which is equal to this fraction, and numerator is missing. What should you do? So you can have 9 divided by 3, which is 3. Okay? So therefore, you can multiply this 3 by 3, so you get 9. And since we multiply a fraction with the same, or which are equal to 1 or equivalent to 1, so therefore you can multiply this also by 3 or 3 over 3, so you'll get 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. So therefore the missing number is 6, and 6 over 9 is equivalent to 2/3. Next problem, what if you have 4/9, which is equal to this fraction, and the value of the numerator is missing? So you can have 36 divided by 9, which is 4. So therefore you can multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. So you have 16. Okay, another, what if you have 5 over 8, and this is equivalent to this fraction? So you can have 72 divided by 8, which is 9. So therefore you can multiply this by 9 over 9, which is equal to 45. So therefore the answer is 45 over 72. Now let us try to get the lowest term. So what if you have 6 over 9? Are you going to have the lowest term of this? Okay, so the first step is to get the greatest common factor of the numerator and the denominator, and that would be 3. So you have 3, or divided by 3 over 3, so that would be 6 divided by 3 is 2, 9 divided by 3 is 3. So therefore the lowest term is 2/3. Next, what if you have, or you're going to find the lowest term of 16 over 36? So the greatest common factor is 4 over 4, so you have to divide the numerator and denominator by 4. So you're going to have 16 divided by 4 is 4, 36 divided by 4 is 9. So this will be the lowest term for 16 over 36. So 45 over 72, you have to get the greatest common factor, which is 9 over 9. So you have to divide both the numerator and denominator by 9. So you'll get 45 divided by 9, which is 5, and 72 divided by 9, which is 8. Let us try another. So our example a while ago is 1/2, right? So if we have 1/2, then 2/4, then 3/6, then 4/8. The lowest term of 2/4 is 1/2, which has the common factor 2, right? 2 divided by 2 is 1, 4 divided by 2 is 2. The lowest term of 3 over 6 is also 1/2, and the lowest term of 4 over 8 is also 1/2. So meaning, this is the lowest term of these three fractions. And if you're going to add another equivalent fraction of 1/2, you'll get 5/10, which is also equivalent to 1/2, or the lowest term is 1/2.